Okay, this is Test 1 Review Part C. And I am finishing up page 2. I'm on the last problem on the bottom, number 10. And do we remember what evaluate means? Evaluate means to plug in, right? So they're giving me, or I'm giving you, 6x plus 5y divided by y. X is 2 and y is 3. So what am I going to do with that 2 and that 3? Well, I'm going to take the 2 and plug it in here, and I'm going to take the 3 and plug it in next to the 5 and on the bottom. So when 6 and x are together like that, there is an implied times. So that means 6 times 2 plus 5 times 3 divided by 3. So all I'm doing is I'm sticking this, I know x is 2 because that's what they gave me in the problem. I'm sticking in 2 here for x, and there is no math symbol there, but when you have a number and a letter together like that, it just means times. So that's 6 times 2 plus 5 times 3, because y is 3, all over, draw the line. The bottom is y, and y is 3, so I plug the 3 down here. Now I'm going to follow my PEMDAS, and I'm going to do my 6 times 2 first. Okay, remember we go multiply, divide, left to right, whichever comes first. So in going left to right, I'm doing this 6 times 2 first. Okay, and then I'm going left to right, 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, and now I'm going to finish up that top, and I'm going to do 12 plus 15, and 12 plus 15 is 27. And what's 27 divided by 3? So my answer is just 9. And you're done. So that's the end of page 2, and I believe we have another evaluate problem for the top of page 3, which is number 11 is another evaluate. They're giving me x is 2 and y is 1. So this is another evaluate problem where I'm taking my 2 and plugging it in for x, taking my y and plugging it, taking my 1 and plugging it in for y. And I do have parentheses. So according to PEMDAS, or order of operations, I need to do that parenthesis, or what's inside that parenthesis, first. So let's set it up. And let's put in 2 plus 2 times 1. Remember, because these are together, so we are multiplying them. So x is 2 and y is 1. So inside the parentheses, if I follow PEMDAS, I'm going to do the 2 times 1 first, which 2 times 1 is just 2. Okay. And then I'm going to finish off what's inside the parentheses. What's 2 plus 2? Well, that's 4. And there's always an implied times whenever you have something sitting close together like that. That 3 is sitting right up on that parenthesis. So there's another implied times there. And so I did the parentheses first, and I got 4. And then I'm going to multiply it by the outside 3. And 3 times 4 is 12, and that's my final answer. So whenever you see evaluate, you know that they have to give you what the letters or variables mean, or what they're equal to, and then you just go back and plug them in, follow your PEMDAS to work it out, and you're done. And just show me all your steps, because then I can give you partial credit. The more work you show me, the more partial credit I can give you. So let's move on to 12. And 12, something like 12 was just in our, or on our last quiz. So I want to combine like terms. Okay, I want to combine like terms. So, who matches up? I've got A's and B's and numbers. So, let's see. 16A can go with 7A. So 16A matches up with 7A. They both have A's. So that's kind of like the same family. So 16A and 7A is how much? We just add 16 plus 7 and tack the A on. So 16 and 7, that's 23A. Okay. And then I've got my B's. Well, who are my B's? I've got 11B. And you can box in. I think I did that when I taught it. Now I'm just connecting them to show you that 11B goes with 5B, and we're going to subtract. So just the number part. So what's 11 minus 5? Well, that's 6. And I need to tack on that B. And all I have left are the numbers. I've got 9 going with 13. So I'm going to add 9 and 13, and then I'll have all my A's together here, all my B's together here, and 9 and 13 is 22. And make sure you put your plus 22. And that would be all of your, combining all your like terms together. That would be your final answer. So you kind of have 3 terms in your final answer. You have 23A plus 6B plus 22. Okay, and 13 is another combine like terms. So we're going to do it the same way and just match up what we can match up. and they must match up perfectly. Okay, so another one, I'm going to combine like terms. And do we see who's going to match up? I mean, you can start anywhere. You can start anywhere you like. So I think I'm going to box these in. So I have, let's see, I'm going to start here. I've got 9x, and I'm taking away or minusing 4x. I'm taking away or minusing, because there's a minus in front of that 4x. So 9x minus 4x. What's 9 minus 4? That's 5x. And those are done. I don't have any more x's. Okay, and in another color, I'm going to do my y's. I've got a 3y, and I'm just boxing in. I've got a 3y and an 8y. What's 3 plus 8? 3 plus 8 is 11, and the w comes with it. So that's 3w plus 8w is 11w. Okay, I'm getting down to the end here. I've got xy's that go together. So 17xy, do it in another color, and 6xy. So these two match up because they both have xy together. So take your 17 and your 6. What's 17 and 6? 23, and bring the xy with it. So I just added 17 and 6. And then I have this 11, but he doesn't have anybody to go with, just like the C on the quiz problem. The C stood alone, the 11 stands alone, so I just bring him down. You could have put him first, I put him last. So final answer is 5x plus 11w, plus 23xy plus 11, and that's it. So the next video will be, let's see, part D, and I will continue with problem number 14.